failing the tech turn right before I joined that cup. Not good. Okay, guys. Gonna join. We have here, as expected, Feed, Super Kaluf, Melio, Snartex, and now also Ratchet. Elcon decides to play because there is prize money today. Barbos is also on the server, so in every other edition of this competition, even though it's full tech, I was always battling for that 3rd or 4th place. I think the top 4 win prize money today. So in every normal edition I would have a chance to actually reach that, but if they are playing all today, like those players, then the chance is very slim. So we have now a bit of a warm-up on this track. It's a multi-lap track, usually 10 minutes of warm-up. Yeah, here we go, 10 minutes of time attack now. And when that is over, then it will immediately start with a knockout. So this is a laps knockout format, where in every lap the last place gets eliminated, gets knocked out. And we play then that many laps until only one player is left on the server. It is an endurance race. You just have to be ahead after a certain amount of laps. And better not be behind after like 2 or 3 laps, like completely behind everyone else. That you get knocked out there, that would be shit. But as long as you have basically a good race and you're on the top positions, yeah, then it's fine. The thing is, there are bigger gaps usually happening later on. So the final is usually not that exciting. When there's always a multiple seconds gap between first and second already, then it's not really like a typical knockout final, you know. So I try to find the limit of the track at the moment. I think that you want to jump to the right of the pole here. I have never won that competition yet. There were editions where I could have won. I mean, I'm definitely not the favorite because it's full tech. And there have been always good tech players participating. So it's definitely very, very difficult. Let's see how good Alcom will do. Because for a long time we said that tech would be his weakness, but of course he's already... Also there he's already now good as well, so... I don't know. If he has of course of real tech pros as opponents, so it can be also difficult for him. But when he has prize money, he's always there. I'm not sure if this here is a drift or not. Maybe it's a NASCAR-like? I don't know. If I'm not getting into the prize money, it will be still interesting to see who will take it, because we have so many favorites here. Still 2.5 minutes. So what I can tell you is, if I want to have a chance, I actually cannot drive safe. I need to hit every turn, every lap. What is happening with the position on my car? As if I'm in a fight right now. Okay. Let's see. I have a 32.000 and I'm 13th with that. And the fastest ones are half a second faster in the lap. So, okay. Na dann. The Barbers is the favorite for me, to be honest. But you know, one mistake, and even Barbers can do mistakes, one mistake, and it's RIP. Because you just lose a lot. You have to catch up that you lost. That's not easy. Okay. Good luck, have fun. This is one race that will decide over the prize money. It's not my best map. I don't really know. Some of the turns I'm not sure how to get them tight. So short warm-up. Here are 44 players. Ratchet with lag issues. That might be Open Planet, I put it off. Oh, Cheek joined. Okay, let's go. First lap without eliminations. But that doesn't really matter because it is a full race. So also that first lap here matters a lot for your overall position then in the end. Once I'm in last place, my number will get red. Oh. Was shit. That's too slow. I don't really feel the map. Not good enough to get top 4. But that's a costly mistake. At this point I have to risk. It's actually only 6 seconds to first. And that after I had all this time loss. Just went up to 9th and then I had the shittest start ever. And I'm back to 11th. Let's drive PB, that's a good start. Elcon is first. Yeah, we can say it's not weak style for him anymore. I kinda saw it coming, but I wondered, is that really possible for Elcon? On a full tech map, on a server with a lot of tech players. Like with partly the best tech players that we have. Can he actually do it? I mean, I see him in Snakula. It's crazy how much speed he gets out of corners. Took me some time to get back to 9th this time. I don't know how long it will take until I'm in red, but I assume it will not be that long anymore. Race feels kinda long already, also longer than usual, but we were 44 players this time. I'm not sure how many we were last time, but it could be less, which wouldn't be surprising. Barbos is leading now. So either you overtook by pace, or Elcon had the mistake, or they are just very close battling. Oh, 7th. My best position so far in the race. So now I had some really clean rounds. If I had driven them all the time from the start. Oh, that was close. If I had driven these rounds from the start, I could be maybe fighting for what I want to fight for. For the top 4, top 5, whatever gets prize money. Winning in that stacked field is of course not possible. I make the interface sometimes on before the finish, but I don't look at it. I would like to know the distance to first. But I will see that then in the VOD, you know. just make it on for you guys and for the VOD, then I can check. Somehow I didn't lose a place, even though I just gained 6th. That means, however, that the gap to 5th will be huge now. I will be outside of the top 5. Yeah. I see now the gap. I see now the gap. It was 6 seconds to the next guy. So let's have a look. Super Kaluf is in a fight with Ratchet. But once Barbers goes over the finish line, it's over for Super Kaluf. And then Ratchet with his legs will make it. Oh no, they actually play until the end. Well, Super Kaluf out, Ratchet in 4th. Elcon made a mistake. But the gap was too big, I would say. Ratchet with 31.34. I got a 0.8 flat from a 000 to 800. Elcon gets the 3rd place in. It only needs Matus to do a clean round, then Elcon has to. So that's what I meant earlier, like it's not really super exciting now. The fact that Super Kaluf was close to Ratchet was like the most exciting thing. But now we have these big gaps where kinda everyone can save. Yeah. Matus will finish this and then Barbos is in his final round here. And look at him go, how he nails this corner there. As in the end, Elcon very far behind actually, behind 1st. And if I played a little bit better, like I had this mistake at the start and then another one, yeah, it's hard to say if I could have fought against Ratchet. I mean, I'm really happy. Look who I've beaten. So GG. I've beaten Heath, I've beaten Barbos was 2nd here. No? Yeah, Atri, the Spain guy, Ender, Rin, and there were also people like Feed on the server that I also have beaten. Maybe he left the server though, I don't know. Went a bit quick now, couldn't see the rest. But yeah, it was a pretty good race that I had, like literally. For a full tech map, I would say. As a 6th place, the end I'm actually close. Yeah, I'm actually close in the end to the positions where you would actually win. Because no matter if 5th or 4th, they were kinda equal. But of position-wise, I was close. It was still 6 seconds to them, but they were still also almost 10 seconds behind 1st, which is quite a big gap. So it would have been maybe possible. I had a phase in the race where I was really consistent with clean laps, but you see, I have only the 16th local, so there are 15 players that drove a faster lap, fastest lap. But I had a clean part. I mean, I went from 11th up to 6th. And I did not believe that this was possible. But it sometimes is the case, like the guys in front are fighting against each other, and then one of those makes a mistake because they have to risk so much against each other. And when he makes a mistake, he feels like, oh god, now I cannot come back to the top. And then he will make another mistake, and then he will lose the focus because he's not fighting for the top positions anymore. And then I overtake him as well at some point. Because he doesn't care anymore. That is what I could also see, how I gained some positions in the end. It was still pretty clean, pretty good. But yeah, sucks always if it's then so close, kind of. Let's just look into the announcements for this cup, what they posted. Where did they even post the... Was it here? Yeah, 80 euros for top 4, it said. It doesn't say exactly how it's distributed, but the top 4 gain 80 euros, and I was no 6th. And I was in a lot of editions 4th. But of course, there were a few less of these players, and usually there was no Elcon, and usually there was no Barbers, usually there was no Ratchet. Also if this was a normal edition, then I would have been second behind Super Kaluf. I think that even Matus was not playing otherwise. Naja.